Looks like you're attending school seriously.
Yes.
You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together. You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click. I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning. I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
She's so nosy. Why is she so nosy? Oh.
Ahem.
Is it school time?
Well, shall we begin?
Alright, you want to answer some questions, Addy? Subscribe? Oh. I've got an auto skip. No? Come on, you can get this. Alright.
Do you know the answer?
What period was this active in? Pick one. You got 33.33 recurring chance to get it correct. If you had to pick one, what would you say? 2? As in what? 2 down? Or just number 2? The second one? Well, thankfully for you, I need knowledge, so...
This is it. Correct.
It was the third one. Come on, as if you didn't learn that at school.
Nice going! Yep. What are your thoughts?
Oh, we've got 2 messages. It's like I can't take my thoughts on my own. Super helpful. Someone's right. Listen. There's that. He wants to catch up as well. Roger hasn't gone home yet. You're hanging with him a bit. What do people do? Confidence. You know, I'm terrible because I haven't done my job nearly a month. Oh, she wants to take us clothes shopping. Felt like someone was watching me this morning. Should do. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to at least ask, but no. Never mind, it's nothing. I'm fine, serious besides, I wouldn't want to trouble you. This won't be so bad, talking to you about this stuff. The truth is, there's something I want to tell you. So what do you think? Will you spend some time with Ladian?
Thanks!
Oh, we're going out for dinner. But I'm gonna walk around. Morgana, who's obsessed with Ladian, just fails. There's something I want to talk to you about. Scrub is Shiho. Well, I went to visit her at hospital. She said that she was very sorry. Sorry for not telling me about Kamoshida, about all the things that he was doing to her. But it's my fault too. I didn't realise how much trouble she was in. I wasn't there for her. So I apologize as well. What should I do? Friends still. Well, it's more like we're even better friends. I've rediscovered just how much I care about her. Glad I finally got to tell her everything I couldn't bring myself to say before.
Hey.
I remember how Kamoshida threatened to take Shiho off the team if I didn't sleep with him. I had only agreed to it so I wouldn't ruin Shiho's dreams. But now I think about it, he never would have put her on the bench and cost his team the games. Seriously should have dared him to try and take her starting spot. But in the end, maybe I just didn't believe in her ability. Can't blame yourself.
Oh.
Think so? All because this happened because of how weak I am. That's why I believe Kamoshida's authority outweighs Shiho's ability to earn her starting spot. Do you remember the last time we talked like this? I got that phone call from Kamoshida and cried. Felt so alone, scared, even. But because you were there for me, I decided not to go. I was a little surprised at how pushy you were about it. But I see now you just want to help.
Thanks.
Hey, she said her own line. It was though, really it meant a lot to me. Back then people used to call me all sorts of names. Chrissy bitch, Kamoshida's girl. I got tired of it pretty quickly. But I'll tell you the truth, someday I want to be able to take labels like that in stride.
Hey.
Personas are the power of the heart, right? That means if my heart gets stronger, my persona will too. So I want to strengthen my heart. And use all that strength to help the people around me. Hope we can save people from trouble just like we did when we changed Kamoshida's heart. Honestly though, I don't even know what strong is. I want to find the answer, I promise. Let's find it together. Really?
Thanks.
I feel a little stronger already. Giggle. Giggle. I guess it doesn't really count though, huh? Well, I'll be relying on you. Let's train together and make our hearts super strong. I sense a heightened motivation from Arn. In negotiations with a female shadow fails. You can try again.
Alright.
Now, an experience with the Lover's Arcane.
Oh yeah.
About this, I won't get any refills on fountain drinks. I mean, they're free, so not getting any would mean you'd have a strong heart. That's not what it means.
Bye.
See you later. Oh, pardon me. Oh, hey, it's me. Thanks for listening to what I had to say earlier. Now I feel like I have a better idea of who I want to be. Also, I'm going to think of how I can strengthen my heart. Think of anything, I'll let you know. I hope you join me again next time. But no refills thing again. How about you help me come up with a way to train my heart? Just let me know when a really good idea hits you, okay? Bye. Well, we just totally forgot Morgana. Fantastic. Let's do that more often.
Ah, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, report. I've reported as your strategic image management representative. When you way you can help out. I really want to tell you about it. Do you have time today? Zoom soon. You're not just gonna jump out and study without me. I don't know. What's that? Previous experience earned from battles. I reckon we do that. Bum 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 bum.
Now that you mention it,
Oh, I forgot to mention that we're meeting up with some fangirls today. Oh, double date.
really?
Phantom girls are supposed to steal. Phantom thieves are supposed to steal girls' hearts. Everyone knows that.
Actually,
Basically, I met some cool girls on the fan site. I thought it would be fun to do an in-person meetup. Oh, that reminds me, we're just part of the fandom. I made up a whole story about how we stumbled on the fan site one day, so let's stick with that. Don't spill the beans, okay? We're part of the fan. Thought we call the fan site, call ourselves. It really caught on, the forums got more popular. Either way, we should get excited about this. Mingling with your loyal supporters and noble cause indeed. Just remember how I said I'd help publicise the Phantom phase. It's just the beginning. Though, to be honest, I've never actually met someone from online in person. I wonder if I'll be able to do it right. I did a lot of research though. I know about footing the bill and buying desserts to the girls. Apparently if things go well, you might even take her home. Way past our meeting time. Hello, it's Misha. It's the guy you met at the fan site at a meetup.
huh?
You still at home? What about your friend? No, we'll be waiting here. Wait, that was a train announcement. I could have heard someone say, "Shh, but are you close by?" I'm not calling you a liar.
Yes.
Failed. Apparently I've got sick. They're just gonna stay home. Seems like they're really onto the idea on the forum. Oh well, my bad. So busy with all the new forum posts now I've got time to really vent to them too much.
No.
Don't worry, I'm not. This is your learning experience.
Alright.
Besides, I have some really good. Won't let you down. I'll prove just how useful it can be to the Phantom Thieves. You gonna give me any information or not? Oh yeah, that's what we need.
Alright.
Bet those girls would have never flunked at me if they knew I'm friends with the real Phantom Thieves. Being a guardian of justice isn't easy, huh?
Let's go home.
Sorry for dragging you out for no reason. People typically use online aliases online, so a lot of them don't hold back when they have to comment. I thought it was going to be a great opportunity to hear their opinions on the Phantom Phase. It's always better to hear that kind of stuff in person, right? I mean, we could have met some really gotten some really valuable information. Alright, I'll get back to that mod and trust me, everything's gonna turn out awesome. See ya. He's using me to get himself clout. I don't know if I like being used. Can't believe this. A school assembly during the exam week. What the hell are they thinking? Day after tomorrow, right? I wonder if it's going to be about Mr. Kamoshida again. Can't believe the school's messing with our schedules like this. I don't care what it's about. I'm going to have nothing to do with us students. We should stop dragging us into their
Seems
mess.
pretty rough.
Mandatory assembly during exam week, huh? Sounds rough for all of you.
Well, shall we begin?
First day of exams. You know what that means?
Ooh, we can do this!
Brother Wright, what was his name? Smashed it.
Ahem.
Easy.
Let's get started.
Cognition, isn't it?
Ooh, we can do this!
So the following maps can you paint without this? There it is.
Ooh, we can do this!
I hate exam, right? It's not letting me do anything.
Okay, class, let's get started.
Level 6 Ray.
Ooh, we can do this!
M Fatale.
Ooh, we can do this!
Oh, we can do this.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore. We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Isn't he hot?
It's nice to meet you all.
I don't trust him.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
They've just had a
My
sexual
name is-
harassment incident in the school,
Uh-huh.
and the girls are going to hitting on him.
My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school. No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested.
Not interested.
You can even call me Doc if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh. I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems.
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Yo. You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
No, what's his name, is it now?
Wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you.
Lord.
How do you know our names?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here. I can definitely believe that.
So, what do you want with us?
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks. All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
Hey, don't fall for that.
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know. If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound?
Mental training. Make good use of this might aid in our fancy fees activities as
There's
well.
also snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning? I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then, I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Just gotta say,
Okay.
you're not
I'll
my
see you
doctor
later.
of choice.
Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
I don't think that's what he meant by deal. It's Bay.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating.
You speak the language of love, Bay.
There has to be someone who helps strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know? Give me a name.
She's got big red eyes.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Counselor Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Look, consultant, counselor.
All right.
Fusion personas of the counselor arcane would give experience burst.
So hold up, dude.
We're just making a deal.
Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then,
Oh, it's Friday the 13th. We have to go mementos. Meme toes.
Okay, quiet down.
Alright, settle down. After school today, we've got to max it before November. Better not draw any more attention. I think I'm gonna try it today. Buddy Arm's right. Make sure you visit him and don't draw attention to yourselves. Okay. Okay. Okay.
yes,
Where's the food?
welcome.
So as long as I'm already listening to a student. So glad you're here. Would you care for a snack?
Well, shall we begin?
Okay, first your strikes, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
Sure. Though I really only have one thing in my mind right now anyway. Yes, say it makes perfect sense. Don't force yourself into talking with me. You can even just grab a snack the only way if you want to. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to someone about it anyway. That is, if you're willing to listen to a super long story. Absolutely, take all the time you need. I say that's a horrible thing to do to someone. That's why I wanted to. That's why I wanted to get even with him for Shio. And at first, I thought Kamoshida outright faced the same fate Shio was going to put herself through. But later I realised it just wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't be under Shio's suffering. In fact, we're just given the easy way out.
Right.
Is that so? You know, you're quite the wise, level-headed young woman. I think you got it wrong. Nope, in fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. It's not like I did anything special though. Had I gone through with my own share of hell, I don't think I'd be so mature either. See, so what's on your mind now?
Let me
now?
think.
Hoping Shio will get better quickly. We both suffer a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing and having fun like we used to. At this point, I don't give a rat ass about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
But as a healthy outlook, can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin out and process onwards. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, sounds about right. It'd definitely be better if none of this happened at all, but
Quite.
I definitely agree with you there. It's impossible to wipe every tragedy from history.
Yeah.
Finally, right? Everyone would be much happier and we could actually do that. Oh, since we lost track of time, we wrap things up here for today. Thank you for coming to me. Oh no, thank you. I feel a ton better now that I got that off my chest.
Be careful, okay?
Good to hear it. You deserve to feel free. Stop by again anytime.
Okay, I'm gonna get going.
She took up the whole afternoon. Well, I went for counselling. You gonna go soon too? How'd it go? Well, honestly, it wasn't as rough as I was expecting. I think you should go and give it a shot. It's easier to talk to than you think. Okay, see you tomorrow. Didn't you have a counselling appointment? It's not super special. It's not even anywhere in the forum yet. Do you remember that bully site changed earlier? Well, turns out there's someone pulling the strings the whole time. In Tanahashi didn't have a choice but to listen to what the guy told him to do. But ordering someone to bully other people is pretty crappy thing to do. Terrible. Right, totally unacceptable. First thing is going to be somewhere in my school, right? You should go take a look around. Meantime, I'll secretly do a little more research too. Oh,
How are you?
you here for a session as well? You too, huh?
Yes.
I've actually been seeing him a while before he even came to Shujin. Didn't know you two were acquaintance. Don't go overselling me too hard though. Really nothing special. But I need to get going. Please excuse me.
Alright then.
Let's get started.
Welcome.
We made a deal.
Nice.
I'm drinking the same coffee that Anne was. I think we've gotten a good grasp of the situation here, Lord. Full disclosure, still gave me a brief rundown of circumstances surrounding your transfer here. Do you have to force yourself to accept everything that happened? Not that doesn't seem to be.
So,
You told me about yourself. I think I've realised something. It seems you've largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external. You should know that's really truly impressive. Most adults can't even manage that. But you know how everyone has an internal reality, some conception of themselves
For
described
example,
before. Like wanting to be a model citizen or wanting to be loved and relied on, that kind of thing. But the idealized reality, the one actively are often far apart. The gap is reasonable for a lot of people in pain. Not everyone can ace their exams and not everyone can be heroes that they wish to be. I can. I got the cheats. As long as I don't die, I'm mean toes again. I've already been through so much. That kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people into dark places. You're standing up to it and confronting it. A tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. But then again, maybe it's a little weird to hear, for you to hear from a guy that you just met, huh? But it sounds right. But even any deflecting self-deprecation, you really are strong.
I'm sorry.
Oh, let's see. Sorry, that went on a little bit longer than expected. Somehow the conversation just took a life of its own, I guess.
Say,
Hey, I've actually got one last request. Do you mind?
you know, I...
She's doing certain research along with my duties as a talent counselor. Not quite like counseling, more like a psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphoric hearts, what they think, how they feel.
How about it?
If I get far enough with it, I think I'll be able to help a lot of people, so... I need more details.
Sorry.
I guess my point is I'd like you to help me with my research. What you have to do is listen to my theories and tell me if they spark any ideas or realization on your own. Please, any time's good for me. I can work around your schedule. A whole lot of snacks too.
Well...
See, I know, maybe I could teach you some tips for mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I could cook up a special. Dedicated enough, I'm sure I could draw out your full potential.
Thank you.
This is our second deal. Jeez, just making deals left and right. New ability. When Joker is inflicted with an ailment, he may recover immediately.
Alright.
That's a good deal.
I know.
Contact you when I've got time.
Now.
Do my part to repay you. Let's talk about mental training presence first off.
Alright.
Oh, 5. Let's go.
Well, see you.
Man.
Oh, I think the sessions are worthwhile. I should try going again.
Good night.
Sleep. We should.
Let's go to bed. Hey!
I'll just add this.
Dan, this cat's not letting me do anything.
Wow! Well then.
Oh, I didn't have a choice, did I? It would not let me do anything.
I ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today's the last day of exams.
You staying up studying?
Nah, I gave up on the exam. I was playing some games, and then before I knew it, it was morning. It's what I always do. No matter how many times I fail, nothing's gonna change.
Morning.
Yo, look who else is yawning.
Exams are almost over, so I thought I'd make one last effort across the finish line.
Impressive, Lady On. You're quite different from the stupid monkey I know.
Huh? Don't give me that crap. Your brain's tiny compared to mine.
Size is meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
Oh.
What was that?
Will you please shut up? You're gonna make me forget everything I remember. Huh? Am I imagining things?
What? You see a groper or something?
No, that's not it. It's nothing.
Hmm?
That guy got off! Isn't this bad?
What bad?
Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine. Come on. Hey, are you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
I'm not that.
Is there something you want?
That's my line. You are the one stalking me.
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me ever since the train.
That's because...
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car, so this is where your passion led. All is well that ends well.
What a fake laugh.
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you. I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Okay.
What?
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you
Wait a minute,
be the model for my next art piece?
Model?
All that I've drawn till now has been lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
This man's highly suspicious.
Yeah, for once I
Ain't
agree
this
with
a
Morgana.
recruit for some shady business?
Will you cooperate with me? What do you say?
Hold your horses. Who are you anyways?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei High's Fine Arts Division. My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm Madarame Sensei's pupil, and I am being allowed residence at his place. I'm striving to become an artist.
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
The very same.
You know who that is?
He was introduced as a super famous Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world. But we heard that name the other day in Mementos.
Yusuke!
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame Sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please come by. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too. Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
That guy's as easy to read as a book. You're not planning on going, are ya?
I think I will.
What?
Crap, look at the time. I'll see you later.
How dare he go after Lady Ann? I've memorized that face of yours, Yusuke.
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance? That's
Yes,
a little
bye.
too convenient. It makes me wonder if you're even telling the truth. So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him. He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children. But he'd been covering his tracks for years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time? Fine. Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure,
I'm
like
sorry,
you've
I
said.
have to lie to you, babe.
If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April. Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart too. Were you related to those as well?
I just
I
gotta
see.
pretend to be a mute. Just gonna not.
Fine. Let's get back to Madarame's case. Keep it concise and stick to the facts.
Today's the last day of exams. Oh, the exam's over for me. I have no more questions.
It's over.
It's over.
Be back in a second.
How about you? You traitor! Anyways, can we stop talking about the exams? Like it or not, they're gonna come back graded next week. Rather than focus on stuff that's over with.
What are you looking at?
The usual site. It's no use. There ain't any useful info. The number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know! Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
I want sushi then! Or domestic-raised eel.
We don't have that much left. Oh, right! There are those tickets to Madarame's exhibit. Wait, that's tomorrow.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight with that Yusuke guy?
It's not like that.
Of course not.
When I was watching that special on TV, his artwork was pretty nice. Plus, we've got free tickets. Besides, this could also be related to what we heard in Mementos.
Madarame, was it?
I too am curious.
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets? Wanna go appreciate some fine arts for once?
Fine arts, huh?
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify an original is lame.
Well, if everyone's going...
It's settled then.
Should be fun.
Just the phrase going to an art exhibit sounds kinda mature. Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
Okay.
Curious if this Madarame has anything to do with the name we heard in Memento. Can afford to be late tomorrow, better not go. So I'm thinking about what's said. The famous artist Madarame. Second, great. Name really stood out to me. I mean, you guys ever heard of someone else called Madarame? It's really not common at all. What we heard is true, is studying under a corrupt teacher. You mean a teacher who treats people like tools? That's probably pretty terrible. Yeah, we gotta look into this. I'm not pronouncing last names.
Well then.
Alright, what do we do tonight? I'm a shapeshifter! Oh.
Hey! real? Hey! Hey!
Yeah.
Brewed coffee, made tools. I probably need to make tools.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah! Yes.
Yeah.
oh, proficiency
Alright.
went up.
Well then.
Oh, I might be able to finish a big burger now. Do you believe in the Phantom Thieves?
So crowded.
It'll be a pain in the ass if someone sees you, so don't stick your head out too much, alright?
You came.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
You really came.
That's
What'd
what
you
she said.
expect when you left us those tickets?
Make sure that you don't get in the way of the other visitors. Come now, I'll show you around. I'd like to speak more about the picture I'd like to draw too.
Well, see you guys later.
Will Lady Han be alright? What if he drags her behind some painting and tries something funny?
I told you not to come out! Are we really gonna appreciate the fine arts? Can't we just go home? I guess we should do a quick pass through it once. Which way are we supposed to start? It's that old man from the other day.
We continue to be truly surprised by your imagination. You have such expansive styles. It's hard to believe that it all stems from one person. Where in the world does all your inspiration come from?
Yes.
Well,
Where?
it is rather difficult to put into words. They naturally well up from within my heart, like bubbles rising one after another in a spring.
Naturally, you say.
What's important is to distance oneself from worldly desires, such as money and fame. My atelier is a modest shack, but it is more than enough to pursue true beauty.
A shack?
I see. So the act of emptying one's mind gives rise to inner beauty. Still, to think we could hear the word shack coming from the great artist Madarame.
You would understand if you saw it.
Wasn't the word shack something...
Madarame-san is actually here?
Over there!
I'm so glad I came on opening day.
Katie, stop pushing! There's way too many people!
I'm getting crushed!
Anyways, we gotta head for the exit. Don't die on us, alright?
I didn't know there were so many types of Japanese art.
Usually, one concentrates on their own style. However, Sensei creates all this by himself.
Sure
He's
he does.
special.
Sure he does.
There you are, Yusuke.
Sensei!
Ah, the girl from yesterday. Are you enjoying the exhibit?
I don't know how to put it into words, but it's really amazing.
You're sensing something from the artwork. That alone is enough to give us artist satisfaction. I hope this becomes a wonderful piece, Yusuke. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
You'd imagine artists would be difficult to approach, but he seems really friendly.
Indeed.
Indeed.
painting I wanted to see in person.
This one?
I guess it's the painter's anger? I'm not sure, but I sense this strong frustration from it. To think such a cheerful and gentlemanly person could make such a piece. Something wrong?
Don't mind me. There are better pieces than this one. Come now, this way.
Hey!
Ah, that old lady totally elbowed me. But thanks to that, I remember now. Well, let me get to it. It's about a post online. Here, look at this.
Why'd you leave without me?
You got it all wrong. We got dragged into this huge crowd and... anyways, you gotta look at this too. This post might be about Madarame.
What's it say?
A master of the Japanese arts is plagiarizing his pupil's work. Only his public face is shown on TV.
Plagiarizing?
I didn't think much of it when I first saw it, but hearing Shaq and Madarame triggered it. His treatment of the pupils who live with him is awful. He teaches nothing and bosses them around. He treats them inhumanely, as if disciplining a dog.
Abuse on top of plagiarism, huh?
If this is real, it'll be a huge scandal.
I wonder if Kitagawa-kun posted this. I mean, he is a pupil of his.
Who knows? It's anonymous and all.
In that case, it's possible the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is referring to the same one.
A man like that doing such a thing?
Oh no.
I wonder if we can ask that shadow from earlier about this. Oh, actually, we just need to talk to him in reality.
And how are we gonna go about that? Are we gonna explain it all, starting with Mementos?
Besides, if we make a move out in the open, there's the possibility that Madarame will find out.
Oh, yeah, right.
Hey, what do you think about Madarame? Doesn't he seem suspicious?
Yes, he does.
I know, right? This all fits way too well to just be a coincidence. If this post is legit, ain't this the kind of target we've been waiting for?
Well, yeah, but is it really true?
By the way, what did you do about the whole modeling thing?
Kitagawa-kun gave me his contact info, and the address to his sensei's atelier.
He said he lives there, right? Perfect timing. Let's try going tomorrow. We're off to Madarame's house right after school.
Huh? You want me to model tomorrow? This is too sudden.
What? We're just gonna go talk to Kitagawa.
Oh, that's what you meant.
My nose is itchy. I like hay fever coming.
Okay.
It is exactly what we needed.
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. You wanna check it out? Yep. Because we buy the expensive thing, because we're rich. Allergy relief pack! Calming mask, white eye drops. What a steal. Cosmetic cure gift. Oh.
Hey, hey!
Oh. Yep.
Well then.
What do people do?
Hey! Hey!
But I need another DVD! Study.
Yeah.
Do I brew coffee or do I study? even know that was like that. Do we brew coffee or do we study?
Hey!
Oh.
He's going out for cigarettes. One day he's just never going to return.
Whoa.
Yes! Alright.
Is it though? Still need to raise my knowledge. Colombian.
Let me explain.
Colombian Mountains creates a strong foundation for high quality coffee. Narino coffee is creamy, vicious body that coats the mouth with fruity, nutty flavors.